but yeah, so we're gonna go inside. We're gonna ride by, beep our horns, pull up in there. They're gonna probably block us, or they might not. We don't sit. We just go by with the drive by, beeping the horn, and yeah, just show love to the folks who are incarcerated. It's twofold. You know, I say this all the time. It's not just a radical display of love. It's also a reminder to system actors that we haven't forgot. It's a reminder to the people inside that we love you, we see you, we haven't forgotten you, but it's also a reminder to those system actors that we have not forgotten your lack of action during one of the greatest humanitarian crises that we've ever seen in this country. And so we don't no longer have to wonder, Daniel, what would people have done or who they are. They have shown us who they are. Because in these moments, who you are is becomes very prominent, right? Like who you are as a person at your core and what you value, that's what you lead with during these times. And so when we see people being squishy or willy willy or yellow belly cowards refusing to act, it is what it is. That's who they are. That's who they are. It's not going to change. Because if this doesn't force you to do an about face, I don't know what will. I don't think anything will. And as you alluded to earlier, that we used to think that if there was a wildfire coming towards the prisons, that they would let people go. And now we see, no, they will let them burn alive if they can't figure out how to transfer them to another facility. Well, yeah, we learned that on Katrina. You know? And so like, but Katrina was, you could argue at Katrina that was a one isolated incident, because that's what they would say, right? Because that, oh, New Orleans, that was just a one isolated incident. But now we see this is happening across the country. It's not just it's not just a pandemic in North Carolina, right? We see the refusal to let folks go happening across this country, from federal prisons to state prisons to local jails. They have not decarcerated the way that we would have imagined that decarceration would happen. They just haven't done it. And so that's the crazy part to me. It's not even crazy. That's the part that I'm glad that people are seeing, like no matter what people say out their mouth, how about much they care. Even Roy Cooper, who says, you know, he believes in the health of all North Carolinians. Well, we're here to remind Roy that the people in Neuse and in these carceral facilities are North Carolinians, Roy. The hell? So if you believe in the health and well-being of all North Carolinians, why has he not used his executive clemency powers to free the people?
Yeah. And the people, you know, if I was talking to Cooper right now, I would urge him to understand that his instincts on this are bad. Like if you have in years and years and years, and as we constantly point out, like he is partially responsible for mass incarceration. He's been a state representative, a state senator, an attorney general, and a governor for 34 years. And so he's helped lead us down this path of mass incarceration.
The wall that Roy built.
Exactly. And the idea that he will sort of naturally be the wrecking ball that we need him to be is not, that's farcical. So we have to force him and compel him. And I hope that he would have enough sort of wisdom to understand that he has a blind spot here, that his instincts are bad, and that he needs to empower other people with his power to actually provide relief.
We are liberators. That's not our religion, liberators.
I got you. Awesome. Valak here. Laura. Cheerios holding it down. Hey, buddy. This guy. So that was our brief religious demonstration slash parade. You know, we're gonna try to do this weekly, led by Muffin and.
I swear I just said that, Daniel. We need to come back every week because we see that they outside this early.
Yeah.
Oh, it's on.
Yeah, what did you think, Christy? What we could hear them shout.
Yeah, they're in the windows.
Wait a minute. Let me get on. Yes, like you saw the people that were in those individual cages. Those are folks that are like in maximum. That's why they're individual. They can't be out with everyone else, but they were outside. So you heard they saw us and they were yelling at us. The window, the guy saw us, and then he was like telling other people to come to the window. They were walking in between buildings. But you see, they brought another truck out, so that's why we had to go because we didn't want them to punish them because we're out there and lock them back early because they are outside. Even though, look at it, y'all, 7:30 in the morning, and you got rec time at 7:30 in the morning. Nobody would normally do that. Like, you know, not in one spot. Like if you're jogging or something, I get it. But it's a Saturday morning, so yeah. Christy was like, we gotta do this every weekend because we know that they're outside. We know they're going to hear us, and they'll know that we're talking about.
What did you think?
I think we should do other ones too. Like I think Wake Correctional somewhere that we maybe start out at Wake Correctional in the morning, NCCIW, wake them up on our caravan out here because it's not far from the governor's mansion. So
yeah, I'll see y'all next Saturday. 5 a.m.
Maximum impact. Yeah, I think we're gonna have a maximum impact. At least, you know. Oh, what happened to Corey?
I don't know. Look, let me do your phone.
I don't know. I don't know what happened to Corey. Oh, I need the GPS though. I'm trying to. Okay, but she on mute. Daniel, this was beautiful. I mean, we saw more people this time than we saw the last time, which was discouraging but encouraging at the same time because we got to physically see them. Like we saw them in the windows the last time, and it was like they were all locked back and they had like masks. They didn't have. Some of them had masks on, some of them didn't. And to see all of them out there, I don't know. It's heartbreaking, but it's also heartwarming at the same time because they're so excited to see us, and we get so excited to see them, and it's like we get to scream, "We love you! We see you!" They hear us. They're sending us hearts back. I just makes me think of how can we make this bigger and better, right? Am I supposed to turn right here? Shit, hold on.
Yeah, exactly. Well.